How's it going, everybody? It's Pete J, 4Pete_J on YouTube, Pete J Play on Twitch, coming to you from Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. First thing we're going to have to do is, as much as I love it, we have to kill the music. So, unfortunately, like I say, with the situation being that a lot of this, the music on these games is copyrighted, you will get a copyright notification 9 times out of 10, because while the game makers want you to know it's copyrighted, they don't tend to hurt you with it, So, but we'll turn it off just to avoid any sort of notifications or anything. We're going to go ahead and play the demo of Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. If you're aware of my channel, I used to play Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 a lot. I really need to get back to it. I kind of got a little burnt out on it, so I've taken a kind of a long hiatus from the game, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out. So let's take a look. We're going to start a new game. Let's go with my name. I would use your name, but I'm not sure what it is. So there you go. Starting money demo. I don't think I'm going to change any of this stuff. Obviously, it's just the demo, so I don't know if I can change any of this, but we'll just leave it as is, right? What do you got? Skills, delivery time, automatic package pickup, inventory space, parts availability, cars available everywhere, highlights, customer orders, orders difficulty, time skipping, fees, unlimited fuel. Do I want unlimited fuel? Unlimited barred locations and HUD. Again, it's just a demo, so I'm just going to go with what we got. Got to press and hold. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I saw my good friend Snakebite. He's already been on, and he's kind of taken me around. I watched his video, and then I purposefully kind of tried to stay away for a while because I kind of wanted to have fresh eyes, so to speak, as I come through. So,
Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2026 demo. The demo is meant to showcase a small part of the new features coming in the full version of the game. The demo includes a tutorial that teaches you the basic game mechanics, a mechanopedia that helps expand your knowledge or clear up doubts about game mechanics, 3 missions with new cars: the Luxor Streamliner MK3, the Mayan M5 T3, and the Salem Aries MK3DF. After completing the missions, you can work on your DNB sensor, JNGL-X4, learn the new modular engine system and change engine types, customize your workshop, use the diagnostic path, and if needed, perform a test drive around the garage.
Again, press and hold. I'm not used to that. Starting the tutorial. Yes. Yes, sir. Let's start it out. Garage layout. Modern. Enter modern. Is there a way to change it? I mean, can I change it? I can't change it. All right, well, enter. There we go. Tutorial, garage introduction, enter the garage. Okay, so I'm using WASD to move around. I kind of like it already just because we have an outdoors area here, and it's well modeled. It's, it's not a chintzy, cheesy kind of thing. It's mechanics, car repairs, automotive services, diagnostic path, Chevzoil, King of Lube, is here to say change your oil with Chevzoil. All right. Open the pie menu and select the garage editor. Select remove garage equipment and clear the lift area from trash. Okay. So I'm assuming the pie menu. Okay, it's down there at the lower center, right menu, right button. We want to garage editor. We've got orders, inventory, tablet, and options menu. We're going to garage, remove garage equipment, and move garage. I think we got to remove, right? We're looking to remove the garbage. And I'm assuming the garbage is this exclamation point here. Okay. Just a left click and that's gone. Okay, we're done. Open the pie menu and select garage editor, then choose add garage equipment and select a place to select and place the car lifter. Okay, so we're going to garage editor. We want to add equipment this time. Here's our lifter. I think I want to put mine in the center. I know we've got these 2 other areas, but we'll do that. Open the pie menu and select add garage equipment again and select and place the computer. Okay. Add garage equipment. the computer. Now, we have 3 bays eventually. 1, 2, 3. Which means the center area is going to be probably where you want to go. If we go too far to the left or right, we got to walk. Oh, I guess we don't really have any options, right? Because there's nowhere to put a computer here. Put it on a sawhorse. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so I guess no matter what you do, you're going to have to come over. Here's the phone here. Let's put it, rotate is the middle wheel. And as we all know, the placement of the computer is paramount, right? First, shopping. Use the computer. Select the decorations and tools shop. That's a click. Decorations and tools. Switch to the found part and add it to the cart. Okay. Press enter. Well, I guess. Oh, add. There's an add button here, Pete. Okay. So now we have to finalize our order. We have our oil drain, and we're going to finalize that. There's different colors. Can I change the color? Because it says red. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter, right? We'll finalize that. Hold it down. There we go. The ordered package will arrive in the morning. Use the bed to skip time. All right, we got to skip time. Let's take a look around here. And pressing E, by the way, does not do anything. So here's the outside. It's kind of cool looking. I mean, I'm really digging it. Can I go all the way around the block? It looks like it just rained. That's locked. We can see the ghosted images of locks. I don't know if that will open up. Here's our delivery drop off. That's pretty cool. Back into the garage here. I know we got to sleep, but I want to take a look around. We got a couple, I think these just take you outside, right? No, that's locked. We can't even use that. Are those water closets, as they call them? WC. Oh, here's our office space. Very nice.
We're coming up in the world, boys and girls. We're coming up.
And here's outside. Okay, we got to get, let's call somebody about these tires. We could get those cleaned up. That'd be all right. I'm all for saving. This is freaking cool, man. This is sweet. I think it's a little much, though. You know what I mean? I liked in the first, the first versions of the game, you kind of had to work up to this, you know. But here they're just handing it to you. Here's your diagnostics. Path, right? Got some. We don't get to play with this stuff yet, so. But yeah, I kind of liked in the past you'd have to work up to it. Now again, this is the demo, so we might be getting a little bit of an advanced look because we are just experiencing the demo. So there is a chance that when you get the full game and you get into it, you will not start out here. You might start out in a in your own garage kind of thing. So. All right, here's the bed. The ordered package will arrive in the morning. Use the bed to skip time. All right, so here's the Mechanicpedia. I would have gone with Mechanopedia. Mechanic mode, general info, car information, engine. Okay, here's bed. Bed, sleeping. Sleeping allows you to skip time if you are waiting for a morning delivery, a car is being repaired, or you simply do not want to pay extra for night deliveries. You can skip the night or fast forward time to a specific hour. All right. D. 7.5 hours until 5:50. Can't sleep when under coffee boost or it's cool down. So don't drink coffee and then try to go to bed. Can't do that. Some game modes may limit when you can sleep, for example, only at night. Sleeping is also blocked if you are under the effect of a coffee boost or while it is recharging. Okay, then. 11 hours. We'll sleep for 11 hours. Boy, we must have had a heck of a night, huh? But we'll go ahead and sleep. Oh, I got to hold it. That's right. Pete, you got to hold it. Whatever happened to the good old just click? When I could just click on things. All right, so the package is waiting in the pickup point. Collect it. We will collect it. And again, because we are in demo mode, they're giving us, basically they give us clues, which is nice. But I like when we get to the point where we've done it so often we don't need the clues anymore. If you hold down the shift key, you will run. You will out. Well, I don't know if it's a run so much as it is a. All right, so we open the pie menu and select garage editor, then choose add garage equipment. Place the oil drain anywhere you'd like. All right, first of all, I'm going to close that because I don't want to add it from out here. Employees only in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and again, I'm a big one on trying to be organized. So if we got 3 bays, we're going to start in the middle. Let's go, and we're going to add oil drain. We got up here. That's just a pegboard with some tools on it. We can just. I think that can live there, huh? Open the gates and let some light inside. All right, that can live there. What else is red? Got a tire changer here. And a balancer, wheel balancer. There's a compressor. I don't know, although I think that might just be decoration. I don't know if we're going to use that compressor. Electrical extension. Oh, we got a direct path into the, okay. Security cameras are in use, folks, so just bear that in mind as you're walking around my garage. All right, so the sun's coming in. Let's go. I said we go here, huh? Let's open this one. There you go. That way we're getting that sunshine. And look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, it's time to accept your first job. Approach the phone, select an available job. All right. We apparently have 3 phones. There's one over here. Let's see. I think that's in the office. Okay, so that one's in the office. We got this one over here. That would have been another nice place for the computer, but we didn't put it there. We put it over here. Grab the phone. Phone orders. The player's main source of income. As you gain experience, the number of available jobs and their complexity increases. Story order. Jobs based mainly on a general problem report from the customer, often without clearly pointing to the source. They require more focus, diagnosing issues and finding their cause on your own. Time bonus jobs are a special time bonus jobs are a special type of job. If you complete them with, okay, let's start this over again. Time bonus jobs are a special type of job. If you complete them within the given time, you receive additional bonuses. If the time runs out, the job is treated as a regular repair job. Bonus CR, completing such a job results in additional payment. Bonus XP, completing such a job grants additional experience. And we'll hit exit and we'll hit this. Close that. All right. It's time. F1. It's time to accept your first job. Approach the phone, select an available job. Okay, so we've got the category Tamago BPN. Order type story featured, repair with parts of minimum condition, issues to fix, other tasks. We're going to take that order. All right, the car has been delivered to the parking lot in front of the office. Approach it. Open the pie menu on the car to select the car status window. Okay. Approach it. Open the pie menu on the car. Select the car status window. Okay. All right. It's out in front. We could go around, but I'm going to act like a true professional here. Rather than just walking, I'm going to go through the office. Yeah, we got ourselves an order. Okay, I'll pick it up. Oh, there she is, right out there. And then you meet the client out in front here. Oh, hi. What's the haps? What's the chief? What's the chief beef? What's the beef, chief? Some of these are just for me. Okay, open the pie menu on the car to select the car status window. All right, here's the car status window. It's a category Tamago BPN from 2005. The car brand, model, and year. Models may come in different versions depending on the production year. Okay. Information about whether the car is running. This is important if you want to move the car. A car that does not start can still be moved between main locations using the radial menu. Additionally, the value of vehicles that do not start drops significantly. It is unknown. Information about the paint the vehicle currently has, its original paint, and the paint options available for the specific model. Okay, so the current color is red, factory color is blue, so it's been painted, it looks like. Basic vehicle data, year, mileage, weight, drivetrain type, and vehicle origin, where it was purchased, or whether it comes from a job. Where it was purchased? Wow. That's a lot of information. Fuel is consumed while driving. Consumption depends on driving style and the engine. A percentage value representing the number of parts that originally belonged to this vehicle configuration. The higher the configuration compliance, the higher the vehicle value. Some modifications reduce compatibility more than others. Configuration compliance, 96%. Wow, this is a lot of stuff, folks. The engine and wheels that originally came with this vehicle, they are important for achieving the maximum vehicle... The engine and wheels that originally came with this vehicle, they are important for achieving the maximum vehicle value when selling. And then the overall condition of the vehicle part groups, this provides a quick way to assess the vehicle condition. All right, it's got an engine. It has the i4 AQ4C 4001-84 FWD, which is front wheel drive, I believe. The engine that is currently installed. A chart showing the power curve of the installed engine. The displayed power is the default. The displayed power is the default engine value unless the car has been tested on a dyno. The total tuning value of all tuning parts. The total tuning value of tuning parts that are not engines. List of engines that fit this vehicle and can be installed. The currently installed engine is marked with a dot. Okay, so we've got the i4Q. All right. An engine family is a group of engines that use the same engine block. Engines within one family can differ significantly in drivetrain type, power, and accessories. Changing the engine family requires removing the entire engine and sometimes also the exhaust system, cooling system, or other engine components. Engines within the same family use the same engine block. They differ in modules that can be modified without removing the entire engine. All right, so that's the B4 FM. It uses the same block, but not the same modules. A list of parts that make up the vehicle. You can freely choose how it is displayed, including part filtering and sorting. Okay. Part condition. Okay, hold on. Part condition is not always known. For example, if a part has not been inspected or replaced, missing parts are also properly described. A mode that helps achieve maximum compliance with the original car configuration. It allows you to distinguish between original tuning and completely non-compliant parts. Holy cow. The minimum part condition required to repair the car is 68%. So anything below 68% needs to be repaired. I got that. Jobs come in several types: repair jobs and story jobs. They may include additional XP and CR bonuses or time bonus. The report contains a general description of the problem. Each issue may require replacing one or several parts, and some of them may overlap between different faults. You will receive additional payment for resolving each issue after completing the job. Here you can read the story-based problem. Okay. Change the oil and other tasks. Okay. In the early stage of the game, the parts that need replacement are usually known. As the game progresses, more time must be spent on finding the source of the problem on your own. Each completed task increases the payment for finishing the job. An additional bonus is awarded for fixing all issues. Can I get to fixing the issues? Jeez, oh Pete, I didn't realize I was going to have to read a chapter first. You receive bonuses for solving all assigned problems. Completing a job fully also results in higher profit. As you complete more jobs, you can increase the chance of getting jobs with XP and CR bonuses. Open the upgrade window, choose the appropriate upgrade, and meet the required conditions. Toolbox. Time bonus jobs are a special type of job. If you complete them within the given time, you receive additional bonuses. If the time runs out, the job is treated as a regular repair job. A job can be finished at any time. Story jobs cannot be completed before all problems are solved. What game am I playing? I forgot. Okay. Press drive on the car. Okay, so we're going to go here. We don't do that. We want to, can I open the front door? And get in the front seat. All right, open the pie menu and select drive. All right, I'm going to drive it. All right, so she's working. She's working. All right, we're in first gear. I'm WASD, yeah, the whole issue here, so. Oh. See what I did wrong here? What I did wrong was, can I park? What I did wrong here, folks, was I opened the wrong. I thought it would be better because the sunlight was coming in this way, but not so much. I'm gonna close that one. Let's open this one up so we can get this car in here. Let's try this again. Again, WASD, not the drive. All right. Got a problem starting the car up. Here we go. Maybe I should hook up my controller next time. All right, we'll get out of the car. There we are. We're going to lift the car and drain the oil. All right, so where are the controls for the jack? I think they're on the other side. All right, so let's get this puppy up in the air. The car to the highest position. The first one just gets the wheels off the ground, makes it easier to work. Approach the oil drain tool. Yeah, this is kind of move. I'm gonna move it here. I'm assuming to this little spot there. Boink. There she is. And then you click on it again and go use equipment. We got some oil. Doesn't look too bad. Click on the suspension to enter mechanic mode. Okay, there's the suspension. I am now in mechanic mode, folks. Do not get in my way right now. I am in mechanic mode. I had to clear my throat. Remove the oil filter. Part unmount. Where is? There she is, right there. Right in the front. Takeoff part is click and hold, and there she is. Okay. Move the oil drain so it does not block lowering the car. Okay. I'm going to move the oil drain so it does not block. Is there a way just to say, you know, go back, or I don't know. I've done things too quickly now. Okay, lower the lift. Shopping list and marking parts. Open the pie menu on the car to select the car status window. Okay. There she is, car status window. Mark the parts and add them to the shopping list. Marked parts are more visible in mechanic mode. The shopping list helps you buy the correct parts without mistakes. You do not need to add the battery to the shopping list. It can be repaired by charging it with charger. All right, so we want the oil filter. We want to add that to the list, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. I think by hitting the blue, doesn't say. But I think it's trying to show us. The blue thing, do I need to turn them all on? But I think this is how you can find it on the, I've added that to the shopping list, right? Yeah, okay, same thing. So you can either hit the space bar or you can and just click the yellow marker. Okay, so we've done that. We can mark all. Okay. Now what? Now I am stuck, seems like. Nothing is doing anything. You? All right. I'm not understanding why we seem to be locked. We don't seem to be locked because it's registering my movement, but it's not. Mark. On mark. Mark all. Oh, I didn't want to add that. I did it again. Okay. Other tasks. One. Mark parts and add the parts to the shopping list. Okay. Oh, okay. So is this what I'm doing? Okay, that was it. Sorry, I got hung up. Again, what confused me there is right now we're working on oil. I'm changing oil, so I don't, I've taken the oil filter off the car, so I know that needs to be replaced. It tells me to mark a spark plug, but I haven't found a bar. So, and that's why. Okay. Shopping list of marking parts. Open the hood and click on the engine to enter unmount mode. There it is. All right. So we are going to click on the engine. There we are. All right. Shopping list of marking parts. Take off the marked parts. Part unmount mode. So as you can see, this is what happened when we hit the magnifying glass. It turns the parts blue. So we know we've got to remove these parts. So the first thing I think we got to do is take the coil, I guess. All right, take off part. Oh, okay, yeah. We got to take off the manifold cover first. So that's click and hold. This engine looks like it's in bad shape. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're gonna pull these ignition wires and this ignition coil. Bolts holding that on. And then we've got the spark plug here. Okay, so we've gotten that. Added spark plug. And we got to remove the battery. All right, so there we are. We approached the battery charger and charged the battery. And I'm glad they showed me. Again, this was in the other game. You would have to work up to getting your. I believe. Didn't we have to buy the battery charger? All right, so they're going to charge that up. Charge the battery. I think I'm doing that, aren't I? Yeah, there's the battery. Action unavailable. Wait until the operation is complete. Okay. So, I probably should wait, but I think the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go over. Okay. Remove the charged battery. Yeah, I'll wait because, again, I don't want to jump ahead too much. Use the computer, select the main shop, order the remaining parts from the shopping list. Okay. So we're going to jump on the CPU here. We're going to go to the main shop. Switch the cart to the shopping list. Show shopping list. Press. You could either do that by pressing that. Select a part by choosing it from the link. Okay. Switch to the final part and add it to the cart. All right, add. So it's kind of a double. Oh, it puts a line through. That's pretty cool too. All right, so we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna search for part, and we're just gonna hit the add button. Ignition wires. Pop that in there, and we'll do that. Okay. Switch the shopping list to the cart. All right, so how do I do that? Well, I guess I can just click on that. Change the delivery method to instant. All right, delivery method. We can press our Z button and then finalize the order. Okay, so we'll finalize that order by hitting the F button. Press and hold. Okay. Collect the package from the package pickup point. Say that 3 times fast. Or don't. It's up to you. All right, so we're going to pick up our package, which is out here. Small. All right, lift the car to the highest position. Again, I'm going to go in order. I typically, since it's like this, you might as well throw the new spark plug in, throw the new ignition wires on, put that back together. I also typically don't like lifting it. Although we got a nice tall roof here. We got no issues with that. All right, click on the suspension and open the Pi menu in unmount mode and select part mount. Okay, so we're going to click here, part mount, click. There it is. Install the new oil filter. Okay. There she is. Click and hold. That's the one we want, the Roche. It's 100%. Nice and blue. All right, lower the car. You're gonna get enough for telling me what to do. I'll tell you that right now. Open the hood. It's already open. And click on the engine. Enter unmount mode. Okay, so I clicked on the engine. Pi mount. Now we want to go to mount mode. Okay, we're gonna mount that up. First we'll put the spark plug in there. We'll get those. Get that ignition coil on there. It's 100%. We're gonna have to tighten a couple of bolts here. 1, 2. There we go. And now we can get those new ignition wires on. Hundo Percento on those. And then we'll go ahead with the exhaust manifold, put that back on. All right. I think we're cooking with some gas here, folks. Install the remaining new parts. Well, it's not exactly a new part, but I dig what you're saying. Open the Pi menu and select part unmount. All right, open the Pi menu and select additional tools. Then choose the drain tool. Okay, additional tools, drain tool. Drain the fluid from the brake servo. Here be the brake servo. Oof, that looked a lot worse than the stuff that came out of it. Open the Pi menu, select the part unmount. There we go. We want to take the cap off. Click and hold. Brake fluid, washer fluid, engine oil. Okay, so we're going to load this up. I don't know if the trick still works or not. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Full, right? Not. Oop, now I'm over. Did I get hit with a... Here we are. First thing we want to do is we want to go to additional tools, right? Oh, oil drain plug. Okay, so we got to add oil. Nice, fresh, clean oil. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. I think that was it, right? Escape to close that up. I think that's done. What else? Washer fluid. I think that's what we got to do, right? Won't let me select it though. All right. Part unmount mode. Remove the cap to refill. We have to. Oh, I'm. All right, folks. That was an ugly error right there. Actually, I was on the. It won't let me do that. Okay, let's go here. Now maybe it will. No, it won't let me drain. Just let me fill it. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll do that then. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi. All right, we're going to go ahead. Close that up. Lower the car to the ground. Close that. Start the car and check if everything works. I don't know if we're going to get in. like everything's working. All right, open the pie menu on the car and select the car status window. Go to the car summary window and finish the job. Okay. Car status. Change the oil drain and refill. We did that. Other tasks. Change the brake fluid. We did that. And refill the windshield washer fluid. Okay. If we go to car summary, we can finish the order.
If you need further help, make sure to check out Mechanicpedia. You can find detailed information about all aspects of the game. Now you can try your skills as a mechanic. Complete jobs, rebuild cars, and work on your own vehicle.
Do it! Don't wait for somebody. Just go ahead and do it. All right, what else we got? Anything? Quick actions. What are quick actions? Flashlight, which is 1. Open and close gates and back. Okay, if I hit 2. Oh, I can open. Oh, cool. We are open for business, folks. I think this is our vehicle here, right? DNB Sensor JNGL X4, the jungle, DNB. V6. Woo, all right. What else do we got? We got, do we have time for another somewhat something? Let's go see if there's another call. Phone call. A Luxor Streamliner MK3.
Hello. Recently I noticed that the Luxor is breaking worse and worse. While you're at it, please check the steering system. Other than that, it's probably routine oil service. Thank you.
Change oil and refill with new. We'll take that order. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, so we're going to go ahead and there's a broken car out front. Let's go.
Broken car out front. Hey, can you come get the broken car out front?
Yeah, I guess I got to do some work today, huh? Geez, oh Pete, you're on me, and there's nobody manning the front. What the heck? All right, do we got a car wash? We don't have a car wash, do we? Car status. Issues to fix. So here's the information. We got the car, all the information, model, year, rear wheel drive, all that good stuff. We got a V8 in this puppy. Of course, as big as it is, you got to get that. We got brake disc ventilated, brake pads, 2 sets of brake pads, a couple of brake shoes. We got a ventilated, 2 ventilated brake discs. Okay. Issues to fix. 2 brake discs ventilated. Typically the ventilated brake discs are in the front. Sounds like because it's got brake shoes. So that's front discs, rear. Oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart. Disc brakes and drum brakes. Wow. Jeez. Oil filter, outer tire rods. Okay. Change the oil, change the brake fluid, and refill the washer. Okay, let's get in her. Let's drive her in. Drive that car. That puppy sounds like it's got some exhaust issues, bro. All right, so there we are. Once again, let's just do the status and we'll get through this. We got refill windshield washer fluid. That'll be the last thing to change the brake fluid. We'll do that second to last. Change the oil. We can do that first. And then we got discs. So let's go ahead and get her up in the air because we're going to need to do that anyway to get to the brakes. Pick her all the way up. Grab the oil drain. We're going to move that to here. Let's go ahead and drain her of oil. And click on that and use the equipment. Again, it doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look great. Obviously, it does look like it's in need of a oil change, but again, it doesn't look horrible. I've seen worse. I've driven worse. Anyway. Where? Oh, where? There you are. You're there, right? I see you. Hiding. Come off of there. Okay. So, we are now going to take a look at these brakes. We need 2 tie rods. So here, I can't really. Is there a way to? We can focus on the part. Is there a way to inspect it? None of this stuff is going to tell me anything, right? Test it, or I don't think so. All right, so let's pull this tire. It's not as easy to see. In the older games, you could see the equipment and stuff better, so it was easier. So let's pull the tire. Start pattern real quick. Let's see if we can get this one in and out and still be done in about an hour. All right, so here's our brake. Ooh, that ventilated. Well, we know we need 2 ventilated, so basically we're going to need to replace both front discs. This caliper looks like it's in crud condition as well. You know what I probably could have done, which would have been smarter. And we all want to work smarter and not harder, right? All right, I'm going to pull this. I could have used my other tool. And we'll take care of this. None of this looks good, though, does it? None of it looks good. I can focus on the part, but I can't exactly do anything about it. Okay, so we know we need 2 ventilated brake discs. Again, they kind of gave us a little bit too much information to start out. And bolting and unbolting, I think that's probably a skill. Obviously, in the previous versions, it is a skill that you will definitely be able to upgrade. So you'll be able to bolt and unbolt a lot quicker than it's going right now. I think I'm going to do. I think what I've decided. I think I've decided to do the front end first. We'll take these. So my question is, do you think they're going to have a lathe? Do you think they'll have the lathe in the new game? We're going to take these tie rods since we know they got to come off. Boop, 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 boop. Because I do love the lathe. I love a lathe. Okay, enough some spray. Okay. So there we go. We've gotten all of that. Now we need to take a look at some rear wheels because we need something, 2 brake shoes, and I'm going to assume that's basically both brake shoes, or is that going to be one set of brake shoes? I don't know. Not 100%. But we'll take a look real quick here. All right. Pull the drum. Let's see what we got here. What are we cooking with? What are we cooking with? 29%. Yeah, you guys are gone. And they called that brake shoe. So I'm going to assume 2 brake shoes means 2 set, basically 2 set. Get this one in and out, and we will call it a day. I think there's one more job that you can do in the demo version, and we'll make that a separate, smaller one. But we're gonna go here. Oh, this is my okay. This is what I have in my inventory, right? And I can add these to the shopping list. So I need. Can I add 2 of those? That's okay. We need 1 of those. Need 2 of those. That's 76. So that's we need 2 of these. And I think we need the this oil filter too, don't we? I think that's it. I think that's it. By golly, I think he's got it. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We can go to the computer, the main shop, and show shopping list. Oil filter. Add that to our cart. Brake pads. ×2. Add that to our cart. I did just get, well, we'll check it one. We need two outer tie rods. We're going to need 2 of those as well. Why is it only saying 1? Grab 2. And we need 2 brake shoes. Okay, I'll take that. All right. Now we need to go our cart, right? We need to switch cart to list. Okay, that's not it. So there it is. Okay, we're going to finalize this. We're going to need 140 credits for an instant delivery. Total price is 547 credits. We've got 2 brake shoes, 2 outer tie rods, 2 brake discs ventilated, 2 brake pads, and one oil filter. Let's finalize that. All right. And we will close out of here. And we had instant delivery on that. So we did pay top dollar. Top dollar, but that's okay because we're going to get this guy out of here. Oh, nice big box. Thank you. All right. So you're in the air. Let's go ahead and switch over to part mount. We want to get that oil filter in there. There we go. Outer tie rod goes on. It's good. Disc ventilated. And the caliper bracket was in good shape. 78, well, 78, which isn't awesome, but better than none percent. Nobody wants the none percent. Okay, so we got new pads on there. And reinstall our caliper and our piston. Both of those look okay. Caliper's at 81, piston's at 80. That looks all right to me. Throw the wheel back on here. Tire. I didn't really keep track of which. It's always a good idea, I think, to keep a track of which tire came off which. All right, so I think this one's done. Let's just jump down here to. Can I jump down there? I don't know if I can jump down there. I got a little bit. I got pretty good at. There we go. Kind of trying to fly around there. I got a little good at it in the 2021 version. Like I say, I've been away from it for a while, so we just threw the new pads on there and we put the drum back on. Now we're putting the tire on, so that's as quick and easy as that goes. Okay, now we're gonna flip over to the other side. We're gonna break on through to the other side, as they say. I don't say it, but they do. Whoever they are. All right, another tire, another Tuesday. Yeah, this would be the thing that would drive me nuts is after playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 for so long and being able to max out my my abilities. Slowness of the bolting and unbolting is like it drives you a little nutty. It's like, geez, oh Pete, can we go any slower? I didn't see what the status of that was. So we got a 74 caliper, 78 piston. I believe the number is 68. I'll check it. I'll recheck it before we do anything else here. Status, repair parts with a minimum condition of 80. Wow, that makes it seem like I should change that. All right, so we got a couple other things to do. Go ahead and throw that on there. And I think we're gonna wonder if I can drive the car back to the front before finally. I bet I could, right? And then finalize the. We're gonna disengage the vehicle. We're gonna lower her all the way down. All right, so now we're here. I'll say this, but no, it still needs to get cleaned. Okay, I'm like fixing that stuff. Did that additional tools, drain tool? All right, now we want to go to part unmount. We're going to take the cap off. Here we go. It's going to be tight. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. That's enough. That's all you get. That's all you're getting. Learn to be happy with it. Okay, we need to put some oil in this here vehicular dipstick. Fuel rail. Where's the fill? Where's the fill? V8 should be fill somewhere here. Oh, there it is. P. All right, so we're gonna pull this. Sorry, I couldn't see it. Everything's kind of monochromatic, which is kind of difficult. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ooh. A little overboard there. Sorry about that, Chief. Sorry about that, Chief. Let's check that dipstick. Hey, yeah, we're up to max on that. Sorry about that. Where are we at, and what are we doing, and why are we doing it? Okay, refill windshield washer fluid. Okay, so that's what we got to do. And washer fluid is where now? Oh, it's okay. Do I get to use my drain tool? Yeah, there you go. Get rid of that nasty gunk. All right, back on. Part unmounts. There she goes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. That's always a good. I mean, that's I can't remember who I heard it from, but it's a good rule of thumb. Is your tablet? Oh, we do have a tablet. Move the car. Parking. Paint shop. Not available in demo. That's paint. Parking? I can move it to garage parking. There you go. I don't have to drive it out. And then we just hit the oh, that's our inventory. Okay, so we come here and we take a look at parts, and we got 75 on the brake drum. All right, so now this has got me somewhat perplexed. It says 80%. Does that mean it wants me to go back and fix this brake drum and this caliper and these pistons? I'm going to go ahead and close it here, but that is a good question that I have. Is I thought that in the other game too, is that you get these jobs that would come in, and it's like, well, they just tell you to do this job, and my big thing is this: you cannot spend money the client doesn't want to spend. So if they come in with a list of this is what we want fixed, and you're supposed to fix it, anything below this part, like, I can't just start throwing calipers and stuff. It's still working. It's just not 80%. Does the client just want me to do that? Just charge ahead and do everything, fix everything, and then hand them a huge bill at the end of the day? I don't know. You let me know. Drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what the client would say. But until I see you again, be safe, be well, be good, and be back here next time. And we'll talk soon, all right? Bye-bye.